Whoa. Ronnie Braun, what's happening? I was kind of wondering if this was even working, because I went live and it immediately shut down for some reason. Signal's good. Well, I'm sitting out kind of in the street in the back of my car in the hopes that we shall see. It's life, Ronnie Braun. The dude, what? Give a thumbs up. I see a second one. Holy crap. Cheers, ladies and germs. Ginger ale, Scotch, Hobo. It's a beautiful day out, actually. Let me show you around a little bit, maybe possibly. Beautiful day. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. I love it up here. Smell of the trees and all the animals, the deers, the birds, the deers. Well, shit, I even seen an elk when I was driving to Albuquerque going through the forest. Shirt matches the new whip. Nice. Actually, my car is it's like a silver kind of color. I guess kind of hard to tell under this lighting, but whatever. Thank you, dude. Look at, not one of you even noticed I got a hairdo, a haircut. I got my hair cut. I decided I would try and clean myself up a wee bit. It's that time of day, I think around this time of night. I don't know where all these people come from. I do know that a bunch of firemen will come by here shortly, like one after the other, because they're up there in the mountains putting out fires. I think it's about 7 o'clock or so. They come rolling by here, but hopefully it won't get too loud. Anyways, things have been good, man. Things have been real good. No, unfortunately, there was no happy ending at this haircut place. Oh, that's right. Somebody had said that Eddie had went somewhere. I don't know that it was here, but somewhere. I guess he must have said on one of his streams or something. He got a haircut somewhere and got a happy ending, too. I did not know that till the last stream, but anyways, you know, in LA, it was going to cost me $30, $40 for a haircut. I didn't want to pay that money to get my haircut. I'd rather shave my head and be bald, and I don't mind being bald at all. I just thought, you know, it's a ridiculous amount of money to, you know, clip some scissors, you know, clip my hair and then say, okay, that'll be $40. Fuck you, I'll shave it. So, but anyways, I did find a woman in town. She's got her own little shop, and she got her done for $22 and change. So I gotta be honest, I still was reluctant. I was just like, man, I just don't want to spend money on a haircut. I want to, I just don't want to pay anybody to cut my hair. I've shaved my head so many times, I think, God, I'm just throwing money away. But I don't know, it's been a while since I shaved my head, so I've been kind of getting used to having hair again. So, let's see what this woman can do for me. clean it up a little bit because it most certainly needed to be cleaned up. I was a mess. My hair was sticking out the sides all over the place, hair growing down my neck. It looked bad, so I was happy to get it done. I was happy with the haircut. I was happy with the prices. Yay. But who knows? In a month or two from now, and I look at myself in the mirror and think, maybe I need a haircut. I might just go ahead and just shave it all off again. $2 for a haircut here in the Philippines. No shit. Justin Rogers, watching from the Philippines. I don't think I ever got a haircut in Southeast Asia, but I did get one in Mexico, TJ, and I think it was $6. $6 for a haircut. It's a long ways from the Philippines to Southeast Asia, but not that far off from $2. But I'm not in competition with you, bro. I'm not in competition. It's free for me to just take my clippers and just go off with it. Off with it, bro. So, yeah, besides just wanting to clean it up, because it was getting really, really bad. I thought, looking for work, kind of want to, be presentable. I don't want to have my hair sticking out all over the place and growing all over the place, so I had to get a haircut. So I did that today. I went down yesterday to try and get it done, but nope, she wasn't taking the walk-ins. And every fucking place on Monday here in Silver City, that's where I had to go. That's about 6-7 miles away. Every single place Monday was closed. I think it was Monday, right? Monday, yeah. Today's Thursday. I went into her shop yesterday, Wednesday, and she couldn't do a walk-in, so whatever. Took me a couple days to get her done. But I've been looking for work, man, but I haven't been getting any bites. I got a clippers delivered for about $10. Took all my hair off, yeah. I've done it many times. In fact, the last time I cut my hair, which was, several months ago, at least, I just couldn't bring myself to pay somebody to do it, so I just whacked it all off. I'm used to having, the bald head. I've been watching this channel, for a fact that I've had bald head many, many times. China stepped in today. I didn't hear that part. I did post in Discord about Thailand and Cambodia fighting with one another. Kind of surprised to hear China is stepping in. I do know China is heavily invested, especially in Cambodia. I don't know that they're investing as much in Thailand because I know America is there, but they're buying up everything in Cambodia. WW, the real WW is a scumbag. You're looking good in peace, Ozzy. I thank you, WW. Thank you for the donos the other night, middle of the night. WW starts sending me donos. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. He did tell me later he was tripping balls on mushrooms or something like that in one of the messages that he sent to me. WW. Next thing we know, WW's going to be hanging out down at the Nook's house, dropping acid, running through the streets. Help me! Help me! Anyways, about Thailand and Cambodia, apparently that's been going on for quite some time, like a decade. And I had no clue, no idea that they'd been fighting, warring over some disputed lands between the two of them. But I was actually quite shocked to hear that those two were fighting with each other. Shows what I know. What is VP up to these days? I don't know. I haven't been watching her either. Well, I did watch her court appearance where she was all messed up, man. She was fucked up, dude. Big time. Like, she couldn't shut the fuck up. She's just rattling on. The judge finally told her, hey, Miss Brown, you know, you have a habit of interrupting, and could you just be quiet just for right now? She says, okay, well, I'm sorry, sir. But, you know, I had to blah, blah, blah. Okay, you're doing it again right now. Please, just be quiet. Yeah, she was fucked up, dude. I can't believe she's going into court high on fucking meth. She is so scatterbrained. She can't even, like, you know, stop talking and listen to what the judge is saying. And she's obviously doing some listening, but her brain is, like, always, like, going to, you know, I know how it is when you get on that meth shit, man. Your brain is just, like, fucking, and you're like, you've already come up with an answer before the judge is done speaking. I've never gone into fucking court. I on meth, but I mean, goddamn, bitch, you're so fucked up. You're so addicted to that shit. You can't even stay sober before you go into court. I knew that shit was going to happen too, because she was up in the middle of the night, like 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, I guess it's probably 2 o'clock her time. I was up at 3 o'clock. I had woken up. I don't remember why. I often wake up in the middle of the night. But I went on line, and Victoria J was on, and she said, oh, VP's posting some videos right now. She started playing them. And I was like, man, it's the middle of the night. I bet you that fucking bitch is tweaking, and she's got to go into court fucked up. And sure enough, that small tuft of hair right on top just looks weird, bro. Well, you know, I don't have that much hair on top anymore, so it's still way too short for it really to be combed back. So I'm going to have to just keep growing it out a little bit, and eventually it'll comb back. But thanks for letting me know, bro. Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate that, Aussie Wolfhound. Looks like Brock might need to hire some lawyers. Oh, bro. That story is unbelievable. They're all so fucking corrupt, man. They're all so corrupt. And yeah, the whole shit with Barack Obama, you know he ain't getting prosecuted either, because he's got that presidential immunity. They say it's in his official business, so he can just fucking commit treason, which is, you know, Trump brought that shit on. But it's fucking horrible to see just how bad the corruption is. I think everybody knew already. But the thing with Obama was, like, you know, that was the Democrats' like holy grail. Like, Obama could do no wrong. He had no scandals. He was Mr. Up and Up. Get a motherfuckers committing treason. Along with, you know, the FBI and like everybody was involved, from Hillary Clinton to Obama to Clapper. I mean, all of them. And you know, I think more and more that Trump was involved in fucking Epstein Island. He just keeps avoiding it. He's like, yeah, you know, oh yeah, we're gonna talk to her. I'm gonna send my lawyer down there to talk to her, and we're gonna, you know, see what we can find out from. I ain't gonna find out shit. You know, there's going to be no public testimony. You know, she's not going to be called in front of Congress so everybody can see, everybody can hear. No. So they're all fucking corrupt, man. Every single one of these motherfuckers. I got a woodpecker living in a birdhouse. This pole down the road. What did Obama do exactly? Sorry, I'm Australia. God, bro, that's no excuse. That's no excuse. It's a long, detailed, involved story, but essentially, they were going after Trump, saying, well, that he'd done all kinds of shit, honestly. He'd pissing on some chick and shit. That shit was all debunked a long time ago through the Steele dossier. They were saying that Russia was colluding with Trump so that he would win the election, but then all the intelligence agencies all said, no, there's no proof of that whatsoever, that Trump is colluding or involved with Russia in any way. And so Obama said, well, you know, that doesn't work for me. I need you guys to go back, reassess that, and come back with a different conclusion so that they could frame Trump and have him questioned by the people in the media throughout his entire first term, which, you know, got ruined, and he's getting impeached twice. And, you know, it was the whole first presidency, his first presidency, was fucked because of Obama. Well, Hillary started. She was the one that paid for the fucking fake Steele dossier. But when that didn't work, you know, Obama steps in and says, well, yeah, I need you guys to give me a completely different, you know, report than what you just presented me. It can't say that he wasn't involved or Russia was involved. He's persecuted more by the government than Al Capone. Well, you know, I like I say, I think they're all fucking corrupt, dude. I don't think we're ever going to see an end to it. I think, you know, it's great to hear the truth, to have the government come out and say, yep, look, here, this is what Obama did. But ain't nothing going to happen to that guy. How you doing?
I'm watching you while you're watching me.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Now I'm really watching you, bro.
I'm going to go get some wood chips.
Wood chips?
Those big piles out there.
Well,
they're free.
What are you going to do with them wood chips?
Spread them around and keep the weeds down.
All right. See you later.
For free.
Here. There's a lot of fucking people that are, I don't know how to say, I don't know if they're fucking cuckoo or they're, yeah, I don't, a lot of them seem like very eccentric and, he's just going down the road, stop, yeah, what, okay. Some fun there, buddy. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what to say about the fucking government. I don't think this shit's gonna get any better. I mean, sometimes I do. I mean, I think Trump has done a lot of fucking great shit. A lot of great stuff has been happening since he's been in office, but you know, there's so much bullshit that goes on behind the scenes that we don't know about, or they lie to us about, and the media fucking lies right to us, to our face, you know, colludes with the president, Obama, just like, oh, you say he's guilty? Okay, we're just going to run with that. We're not going to investigate. You don't have to show us the proof. Jess, we're gonna go with that. Let's go with that. We'll help you out. We don't like Trump either. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. More locals. Just fucking cruising around. I gotta say though, even if they are eccentric or maybe even some are crazy, I think I fit right in. I fit right in, bro. Nah, I like it here a lot. I hope I find a fucking job soon. I'm okay. I mean, I'll be fine for a while, but I need to get a job. I should maybe start showing you guys the people that are coming up and down the street. You guys still there? Let me know. Looks like you are. Maybe I'll try to sit over this way. You guys can maybe. I don't know. The number of people watching is stuck on 40th Street and no comments coming in. Sure. Thumbs up, stuck. Oh, okay. Number changed, so I'm guessing I'm still alive. So yeah, I've been applying for jobs, all kinds of different jobs. Good jobs, bad jobs. You know, I don't give a fuck. As long as I get a job. But absolutely no bites, no emails, no phone calls, no nada. Not a damn thing. Looks peaceful here. It is peaceful, man. Super quiet. I mean, look at these hills. And I mean, that's just down the road. Actually, maybe I'll walk down that way. Take you guys. There's a graveyard down there. Sublime. We just got done talking about work, dude. Just got done. I mean, literally just got done talking about it, bro. I'm looking for work. I've not started a job in New Mexico. I've been looking, though. I've been looking. Yeah, Hulk Hogan died. Yes, I was in the hair stylist place, whatever, hair salon earlier today. And while I'm sitting there waiting to get my hair cut, I'm getting on the news. I'm like, oh, Hulk Hogan's dead. What the fuck? I was like, I told him, like, yeah, you know, here's that woodpecker. He lives in that little bird box right there, but there he is sitting on the wire. Oh, and there he goes. And woodpecker, man. Right now or not? I would assume so. Haven't heard him. I haven't gone over to give a listen, but he flies in and out of there. He, she, whatever, flies in and out of there all the time. Anyways, so I'm sitting there and I'm reading that. I'm like, oh, damn, man, you know, Ozzy Osbourne just died. Now Hulk Hogan. I told the hairdresser, she's working on some woman's hair, say, yeah, you know, Hulk Hogan just died and Ozzy just died. I hear this shit always happens in threes. I wonder who's going to be next. And she tells me, well, did you hear about that Malcolm Jamal Warner? He just died in Costa Rica swimming. So I guess that makes three. And I was like, I had no idea. I looked it up. Sure enough, guy was in the ocean with his 8-year-old daughter. So there. with his 8-year-old daughter, and there was a surfer in the ocean, seen him struggling, paddled over to him, and it was too late for Malcolm Jamal Warner, Theo from the Cosbys. He drowned and died, but the surfer saved the 8-year-old daughter. But how horrible for the daughter to be out there swimming with her dad in the ocean on a vacation in like Costa Rica, and your dad drowns. You know, kid's gonna be fucking traumatized. It's never gonna want to probably go near water again. I am cleaned up California Phantom. Just got a haircut, bro. Just today. Gotta get nice and clean, so hopefully I can find a job. I gotta get a job, man. Michael Madsen, just a week ago, said Mr. Blonde Wad. Mr. Blonde was the best. Who the hell is that? Michael Madsen. I have no clue. Aussie Wolfhound. Who is that? Who are you talking about, bro? And I'm just like, turn this shit around. People. In case anybody stops, chat with me again. Here come the firefighters. I told you they'd be coming. This thing too. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. People wave around here, yeah. They drive by you on the road and then just, hey, hey, I don't know who the fuck you are, but hey, what's going on, bro? How's the car? Car's fucking awesome. Look at, I'm sitting at my Chevrolet or whatever. And I was looking at that today, like checking my tire pressure and shit. It's funny that you can do that from a phone now. Instead of opening the hood, pulling out the dipstick and all that shit, you just get on your phone. But I've been averaging in the car since I bought it 32 miles to the gallon. So it's pretty good. I'm impressed. I think he said I should get, I think it was 28 city, 30 highway. So I'm getting 32. Not bad. How many miles have I put on it? I don't know exactly, but around 2,500. I put on over 500 before I decided to drive out here to New Mexico, just to kind of break it in a little bit. But then, of course, after driving out here, I drove to Albuquerque twice, but and you know, it's cheap because, like, I don't think I probably, I mean, to fill up. Like, I use it, obviously. I stopped and filled up coming out here from L.A., a couple times. But I wasn't on dead empty. But, yeah, I haven't put more than $30 in it. In fact, I would say I'm probably, every time I put gas in the car, I'm putting about $20 in it to fill it up. And the price of gas here is a hell of a lot cheaper. Whatever you do, keep at it, bro. New ride, you're just about to chill out. I think you said you're working, you got your shit together, me go to that. No, I do not have a job as of yet. I wish. I'm looking for work. I'm applying for all kinds of work, but no bites as of yet. It's like all these guys just, what? Hey, don't run over my tripod, buddy. Don't run over the tripod. Don't run into my car either. I am on the side of the road, sorta, kinda. There's the edge of the property. There's the road. Still the driveway. One guy was starting to float over there on the side a wee bit. Anyways, yeah, whatever. I feel like I'm doing good, man. I'm still just working away, bro. I've been, all my shit's been in storage for a long time. I got to take everything out and wash everything, because all my dishes and pots and pans and silverware and all that crap's been in storage for years on end, and clothes and other shit. And I got 2 big plastic totes in the back of the car right now that I need to take to the laundromat, which is right across the road, to wash, but I haven't done so yet. I actually put that stuff in the car, and I was taking it into town to a laundromat that I'd gone to with Eddie before, but he had told me, oh yeah, you can go right over here to this place, it's $2 a load. And I totally forgot. I drove into town, and as soon as I got there, I was like, oh man, I fucking forgot he told me about that place. Anyways, the price per load in town was $2.75, and this is $2. So I was like, oh, fuck it. I'll just go home and I'll just throw it in, and I can come right back across the street and go back over there when it's ready. But so anyways, yeah, I've put in a lot of work into the house, like putting shit together and cleaning it up, putting things away and what. Oh, bro, California Phantom, you mentioned remote work. Of course, I've wanted remote work. I always want remote work. I always want remote work. And as soon as I get here, I get to looking on Indeed, other places. I'm finding all kinds of remote jobs. All kinds. Problem is, I got no internet service, and I can't get it. I could use my phone, but all these places, any place you're working for that's remote, and not any place. Some you can be wireless, but a lot of them want you to have a hardwired connection because, I don't know, I guess they figure if you don't know what you're doing, you can't reconnect. But if you got a wire in there, then, even fucking, what's his name, Kyle could have been coming up for remote work, and I can't do it because I don't have a hardwired connection or even a wireless connection, which really sucks. I've seen a bunch. Where am I? I'm at home. Where are you? Where are you, ex-Sublime 19? Bruh. I won't tell you the kind of work that I've been applying for, but I have, like I've said before, I don't care what kind of work it is. I don't care if it's flipping burgers or working remotely or anything else, If I can do it, I'm applying for it. But as of so far, no hits, man. No emails, no phone calls. Life's a bitch. Life's a bitch. It'll happen. I just keep plugging away, man. Keep plugging away. I'm not broke. I'm not going to starve or anything. I got money to pay my bills, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Oh, yeah. Finding work here is for sure tough. I mean, I think in Silver City, which I don't know if that includes this surrounding area, Pinos Altos, and there's other small towns, I guess mountain towns and stuff that are around here. But the population is 10,000 people. So, not a lot of people. Obviously, not going to be a lot of work. And I knew that when before it came, but I also knew that wasn't going to let that stop me, because I figured I don't give a fuck what kind of job I work, because I really don't need to make a whole lot of money, because my rent's not that much. Car payment, I wish it were lower, and it will be when the interest rates, but for $150 the day, just need, what the hell are you talking about, dude? You talking about going to rub one out, bro? What do you, I'm in the fucking mountains, bro. Do you think that they got like a sperm bank up here? They got a place for me to go and rub one out? What the fuck? Don Julio. What the fuck, Don Julio? Brown. Don Julio, he had his way. He had me down at TJ. He'd have me down at TJ, fucking selling my ass. Wouldn't you, Don Julio? Don Julio would be my best customer, too. He'd be saying, spread those cheeks, Hobo. Going in raw. How much is the car payment? A lot. Why are you being so nosy? You gonna help me pay it? You hit the dono link. It's in the description below. It's in the description below. X Sublime 19. Come on, man. You can be the first, bro. You can be the first to hit the dono link today. Get recognized. Or get wrecked. Just saying. Just saying. Actually, been kind of thinking, just sit down on the street and stuff. I'll be able to do this come wintertime. It'll be too fucking cold out here for me to do it, and I cannot be sitting out here freezing my fucking ass up. Super chat at 99 cents. Don Julio. What it is, cuz? Don Julio Breakenheimen, what? What? My God. Who's this creeping up on me? There they are. Where you been? Haven't seen you guys lately.
Been at home?
Just been at home.
Yeah. Neat.
Going to the box sale.
The who?
The book.
The popcorn.
Is that the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's dinner too.
Oh.
Got food. Got pretty good food.
So I've heard a little bit expensive though, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go down there sometime myself. Any idea if there's a signal all the way down there?
Like decent cell signal?
Mm.
Yeah, it's like up the top of the hill, just on the other hill. There.
I'd probably be in sight of that cell tower the whole time, wouldn't I?
Yeah, that hill, yeah.
Mm.
That one, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna have to walk over there sometime myself. All right, you guys have fun.
Right.
Nice seeing you. Don Julio! Woo! Super chat. Look at you, baby. Oh my God. Oh my God. Luke, what's happening, cracker? I mean, my soul brother. Stay black. Looks like a white Todd and Hillary. A white Todd and a Hillary. I'm not exactly sure what the hell it is you're talking about, Luke. Who the fuck is Todd and Hillary? What kind of dope you been smoking today, Luke? Mommy. So, ooh, my neck. So the restaurant they're going to, it's a bar. I guess a restaurant and a bar. But I guess it's been there, I don't know, probably around, well, I don't know. I think it got established sometime probably in the mid or late 1800s. And it's original. In fact, this building here that I'm staying in, I think this thing was built in 1937. So it's nearly 100 years old, too. In fact, it's a lot of old shit down here. In fact, I keep telling you, I want to take you down to that graveyard down the road. I haven't really explored it much myself. I went with Forrest and Eddie to Forrest's father's grave, but there was some guy, I forget his name, there's a sign on the side of the road saying that this guy is buried in the graveyard down there. It turned out, I guess he was some kind of Confederate captain. I guess he died when he was 22, I believe. And he was involved with the Apache American Wars, like, Cochise and who's the other one? Geronimo were in this area, Apaches. Them white whippersnappers who just walked. Yeah, I know you were talking about them, but who the fuck is Todd and a Hillary? Or you're just saying they look like a Todd and a Hillary? Like, they look like that could be their names. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Luke? You gotta make it plain and simple for me, bro. Plain and simple. I'll take you guys for a walk. I might take you for a walk, actually. Just take you down the road, and I don't know if I'll go in the graveyard, but I don't even know if the signal will work down there, to be quite honest. I did check when I walked down, but I was on the road, but I didn't check inside the graveyard. Yes, exactly. Okay. Looks like you're about 3 hours from Juarez. Possible road trip later this year. Well, I've taken you guys to Juarez before. I have no problem going down to Juarez again. However, I still don't have a passport, so without I do know for a fact I can most certainly drive in to Mexico. There's a couple of spots outside the city of Juarez where you can cross over into Mexico. I don't think you can cross from Mexico into the States because I don't think there's any immigration officers there. I think you might have been with me once or twice. I mean, I don't know. So I've only been to Juarez, I think, 3-4 times, maybe. And they were short stays. But, yeah, I wouldn't mind going back to Juarez. I wouldn't say Juarez is real exciting, though. Not really a whole lot going on. The only thing that'd really be good would be the Mexican food. Man, I'd need to be within a 5-minute walk to a pop vending machine at least. Yeah, why? So you could take it home, put it in the freezer, and let that motherfucker explode, Luke? Luke was famous for going and getting himself them glass bottles of Coca-Cola. He'd bring them home, and he'd put them in the freezer, forget all about them. Next thing you know, you hear this pop. Fucking, you hear glass like shattering inside of the freezer. We had shards of fucking glass all over the place, frozen Coca-Cola. Just leave it in there. Fuck. It exploded. What can I do about it now? Fuck it. Your wife must love you, Luke. She probably tells you, Luke. She's probably got a sign in the freezer that says, Luke, No Coca-Cola in the freezer. You can enter from the New Mexico side, but near the Juarez, yeah, there's a very, well, actually, there's a couple very small ports of entry. Whoa, fucking somebody just turned right in front of me. There's a fork in the road down here. That truck just passed me by. I looked over and some car just fucking cut right in front of that fucking dude. Anyways, yeah, there's a couple ports of entry down there. But as far as I know, there's no ice down there. Whoever. Nobody. There's, when you drive in, there's those cameras. You know, just like if you're driving into TJ, take pictures of your plate, take pictures of you, probably x-ray your car. But that's it. There's nobody there. You just drive right in. But it is in the middle of fucking nowhere, for sure. Hi, how are you? No foreign Cokes allowed in here. Must be plastic bottle. Yeah. Luke and his fucking glass Coke bottles. Luke, tell me. Don't worry, bro. I'm not gonna forget Coke in the freezer. All right, then. All right. A couple hours later, you hear this explosion in the kitchen. The fuck was that, Luke? You forgot the Coke, did you? You're doing Pepsi cans. You switched up, really? I like Pepsi. I could do a Pepsi or a Coke. I really don't care. I've liked both. My father was big on Pepsis. But I think once I finish this trek, we might go ahead and just walk down the road a little bit. I haven't set this phone up inside the gimbal, though. Middle of the night, boom. Yeah. Too high. I know how it is, man. Smoke a little of that wacky tobacco. Forget all about it. I've done the same, man, with beers. Thankfully, only in cans. You know, so they pop, but it just spews out frozen beer. Semi-frozen beer. Couple beers in you, get to doing something else. Think, I'm just going to let that thing cool down. I'm going to let it get real frosty, real nice. Then I'm going to go get it out of the freezer. And then you forget. You go back and there's a fucking mess in there. It's like, fuck. How's life in Florida, by the way, Luke? Still the same? Enjoying the high-rise life? I don't think I've ever lived in a high-rise. I've lived in some fairly tall buildings. Well, no, I guess not that tall. I think really probably the tallest building I ever lived in, now thinking about it, was when I lived in London. I went to meet my American friend over there. He lived, I think it was the 4th floor up. Could have been the 4th or the 5th. What's up, buddy?
You're still here.
Still here, still doing the thing.
Need an extra hand? I got one right here, but you got to give it back.
Did you just dig it up? I'm gonna be honest, high-rise living isn't for me, but it's okay for a few years. Are you guys going to go somewhere else, or what's the deal? You haven't said what your plans might be. Anyways, yeah, when I lived in London, a friend of mine, he lived in a council flat. It was actually his father's. And I think it was the 4th floor. It could have been the 5th. I'm not sure. But it was a really old building. There's, it's England. There's a lot of fucking really old buildings there, and they don't have elevators or lifts, as they call them. And I'm trying to get my fat ass up. My back starts hurting. Sitting in there, but yeah, it sucked fucking going up the stairs. And it was, like a spiral staircase. Not exactly, because you would get to each floor level and you could walk a couple of steps level, but then you have to start going up the stairs again, and it'd be a spiral staircase. One time, a couple times actually, he lived in a place called Belsize Park, which Belsize Park and Hampstead are the 2 deepest train stations or subways or tube stations or underground stations, whatever you want to call it. They're the 2 deepest, Hampstead and Belsize Park. And I lived at Belsize Park right next to it. And a couple of times, none of the lifts worked when I arrived on the train. And I had to take a serious look it up. You could find out exactly how deep it is. But it was like hundreds and hundreds of fucking steps. The steepest, steep, little tiny spiral staircase stairs. Like, when the staircase is basically, it's like shaped like a pizza pie almost. The inside of the step is like really small. The outside of the steps are wider, and yeah, people coming down or whatever, you're trying to go up or you're passing people, and oh man, that fucking shit sucks, bro. Anyway, let me get back here. I read that one. Sure looks like your move was well received. You look happier and have some nice friends. Cheers. Yeah, things are going good here, bro. Things are going good for sure. It's nice to have a road trip upstairs, and Cody's all right, along with the owner and his girlfriend. I don't see much of his girlfriend. She's been in my house a couple times and had a drink or 2 or whatever, but then she usually takes off. But he, on the other hand, he'll stick around. He'll be like, hey, let's have a drink. But when they say the 3rd Florida, man, it's for a reason. Tons of wacky, weird weirdos all over the place. Gonna go back west, doesn't have to be Cali. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me saying, Luke, about living here. I mean, almost pretty much everybody, nearly everybody I've met has been eccentric, or I would even possibly say cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But like, everybody gets along. Like, one of the funniest things, there's a Walmart in town, and you go into the Walmart, and like, this is such a small town, such a small area, it's like everybody knows each other. So I'm walking around Walmart all over the place, in the food section, over in the home section. I'm buying all kinds of stuff that I need for the house. But everywhere I go inside of the store, people are stopping and they're talking to each other. Like, oh, hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? What have you been doing? I'm like, what's up, man? What's up, man? Just hanging out here by the road, watching the firemen drive by. I told you, these guys, every day, about this hour, they all go home. they all go home at the same time, and so it's almost like it's the 5 o'clock hour traffic, but it's about 7, right? Let me see. Yep, 7:22. So they all come down from the mountains. I don't know if they have a shift change or they just decide, hey, it's 7 o'clock. I've been fighting this fire all day. I'm gonna go home and take a nap. I'm gonna go home and go to sleep. Yeah, there's a Walmart here, anyways, and a full-size Walmart, like a super Walmart. They have full grocery section, normal Walmart. But literally every time I go in there, every single time I go up and down the aisles, man, there's always 2, 3, 4, 5 people like start talking, or they'll see each other and like, hey. Even myself today, I was down there and I was shopping and getting some stuff, and I seen Cody down there. He's working with some dude or helping him out or something. I'm like, what are you doing here, Cody? Oh, I'm helping out my friend. I don't know. All right, Brown, I'll see you back at the pad. That's delivery, yeah, man. Get everything up here. It is remote, but the town does have around 10,000 people. There's, other little small, tiny towns in the area. I really no clue as to how big their population is, but I most certainly would say that their population has got to be extremely small, because as far as I know, there's no other town around in the near vicinity that's anywhere close to the size of Silver City. Nice double wide down the road. Did I zoom in far enough for you to see what? Oh, over there behind me. Yeah, there's not all the places are trailers either, by the way. There's a lot of like really old houses and stuff up here, like the building I live in. I forget the year. I think it's 1937 or 1939. So it's old, but the owner lives over here. You can't see his place, but he lives in a normal, brick and mortar type of house. But I know for sure that graveyard down the road has been there at least since the 1800s. There's a very small Catholic church down there too that I think they only give service like every other weekend or so, something like that. I looked at their sign as I was walking down there. Matter of fact, I think I'm about ready to take you guys on that walk. Undo this button so I don't get too hot. Yeah, that's the Lukester. That's the real M, Luke. Hey, Luke, you know what, motherfucker? Let me make you a moderator. I don't know why you're not one. Took away a lot of the mods. There's some people I think I'm going to take off that mod list too, because they don't even bother coming around anymore, so why bother? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Half tempted to go get the gimbal out of the room and put the phone in there so you guys aren't shaking all around as I walk down the road. I think I'll just put this tripod in the car. I'm gonna leave my door open too, man. I don't have to worry about anybody coming by and robbing me. Like, I leave the door open at nighttime, windows open. So quiet out here, man. I wake up in the middle of the night and look out. There's a ton of stars up here. I seen a shooting star lying in bed last night. It's like, fuck yeah, man. I always said if I was gonna live in New Mexico, where I'd want to live is in the mountains. In the mountains. Oh, shit, man. It's getting about that time. Maybe we'll even see some deer or something walking around. I guess if I'm going to do this, I better do it before the sun goes too far down. Should I get the gimbal? Backers. Oh, yeah, I think I'll get the gimbal for you guys. Be a smoother walk for you guys. I would take you guys inside, but the signal in the building isn't very good. Sure. Let's see, there's cars coming up the road right now. Right. You guys stay right there, I'll be right back. Set this thing up. I think I've only used this once. Ask those guys for a job. Bruh. Ain't no fucking way my back is handling putting out fires, digging fucking dirt, and any other kind of hardcore labor work. Not a chance, bro. Not a fucking chance. Those guys for a job. What should I do? Should I jump out in the street? Hey! We're gonna get a job, bro. Yeah, my back couldn't handle that shit at all. Okay. Which way's up? Alright, let's see. How's the motherfucker turn on now? Yeah, power. Oops, okay. Well, nope. Let's see, how do I gotta change it to. Alright, let me. Shit, should I take this? Oh, fuck. I forget how to change it to. Shit. There it goes. Alright, let's see. Wait a minute. That's not gonna work. Let me turn this shit off. Maybe it goes like this. This to me would be upside down. Okay, it should be on. Okay, what the hell? How's it work, bro? How's it work? Okay. There we go. And it looks better. Camera's not blocked. Take the speaker, hook it to my belt. Close this up. Vamonos. Oh man, I have a lot of pain in my back lately. I think it's probably better on this side. See, when it rains, the fucking all the dirt flows out onto the street. Gets a wee bit muddy. Love the quiet. Except for that dog. Shit, my back is already hurting. Ever since I hurt my back when I was dancing in my mom's kitchen, man, I've been having so many problems with my back. Standing, walking, extremely painful. Hold on a second. Sounds like James Worley. Did he, I think I heard he stopped streaming, didn't he? He had enough. Haven't seen him in a while. Tim Olson. Jimmy, are you really a ginger? No. Well, my beard was. Not anymore. Well, maybe my mustache might still have some red in it. I think my mustache was more blonde and my beard was red, but my hair actually was blonde. Although I know I've seen a number of videos, and in the light it appears that I am a redhead, but I'm not, or at least not in my mind. Oh, in fact, when I was young, I mean really young, a small child, when I was born, I was My mom, family would call me a towhead. I was nearly a, what would you call it? I forget what they call them, the people that have like no pigment. You know, totally, whoops, just really light colored hair. Platinum or whatever. Oh, fuck. Maybe if I stretch it'll help. I am seriously in pain. This happened the other day when I walked down here. Yeah, I'll just go over here and stretch. See if that'll help. One thing I did get back is my yoga mat. Once I finally get the whole house in order, everything put away, I think I'm probably gonna lay out that yoga mat, maybe along with a couple of my camping mats, and start trying to do some yoga, watch some yoga videos, or try and do their stretches, because I've been really fucked up for a while. Albino, that's it. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you very much, Lily. Yeah, I was really blonde until I about hit my teens, and then I started, my hair started getting darker. This is that little Catholic church I was telling you guys about. I think they only do services like twice a month or something. Here we can go over and take a look at the sign over here. So, yeah, built in 1888. Damn. So it's old, for sure. In fact, let's see if I can show you this cross up here. Let's see if we can zoom in. If I can get this to sit still. The woodpeckers have been pecking holes in the cross. Hi. Platinum hobos are the new Gucci girls. Shut up, you. Now we're going into this graveyard here. How's the signal been down here, guys? I can't really check it right now, but I figured this graveyard would be kind of interesting if the signal stays good. Oh, by the way, I think the sign is a little further down here. I'll show you the sign of the Confederate captain that is buried here. Look at these, look at that shit, man. I've never seen this. Well, actually I have. I've seen this up in Albuquerque. But the dirt mounds are the graves. It's like, yeah, that's really Western, bro. that's like old Western shit going on right there. We'll go in here a second. I think the sign is right down there. I can't remember his name, but I did look him up. He was a Confederate captain, and he fought during the Civil War times, but I think the action that he seen here was against the Apaches. We'll come back and go through this gate over here. I've yet to be, well, I did go in this graveyard, but we went down the road, and I'm not going to go that far down because the hill will block the signal from the cell tower. Sure. Come on, thing. Why is this not turning? Okay, so that's the guy's name, Thomas Maston. He was a Confederate captain. Breaking Hyman's. Donate to Power Check, guys. I do have the speaker on me. And let's go in the graveyard right here. I would imagine that we're going to see some graves in here from the 1800s. This thing's not really cooperating. Like, I push the button to have it turn and it doesn't turn. Oh God, my back. I think I need to stretch again. Oh, shit. This marker. It's like a tree stump. Put my glasses on, see what it says here. Oh, that's him right there. Thomas, oh, maybe not. Captain Thomas Webb died 1888. Really hard to make that out. Let's see on this. Well, it looks better on the camera. Captain Thomas Webb died. Yeah, it's really kind of hard to make out. Got an anchor though, like a sailor. Like, yeah. Play your dono. Let me see. Okay, well, I do have power chat on. I turned up both thingamajobs, widgets. You open up a browser, go to power chat. Oh man, my back. Creator dashboard. Events.
Don Julio blown out Hyman's in Tijuana, Mexico. Dale, you motherfuckers sent $3. I wanna take a moment of silence for Jimmy's penis. I don't think he'll use it anymore. He doesn't want pussy, rest in peace. Mr. Penis, you will be missed. God bless. What's up, motherfuckers? Donate. Let's keep Hobo on the road. Cocksuckers eat the pussy.
Thank you, Don Julio. My penis will be missed, huh? You fucking weirdo. I don't know why this shit just isn't turning, man. Okay, these are newer graves. It's hoping we're... Oof. Like, this headstone is made of wood. 1867. It looks like it says 1887. Born 1876, died 1887. Maggie McDonald. I don't think you guys can see that sun behind it. Steve. Is that kind of like Scuba Steve? It's Scrotum Steve. Here's one. 1906. That actually still looks pretty good. Really good, actually. It's probably been replaced. Uh, 1851. Look for fake cash. $18.45. Those service members here, I imagine, I imagine they're Confederates, died 1882, had to have been Confederates, I mean, I would think. $1951, $1995. This one looks old, but let's see if I can read it. It looks like it says 1906. Can't even read it anymore. Pauline G. Wood. The soul is safe in heaven. I can make that out. You miss Kel and Ruby? Well, maybe you should have been nicer to them. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. Just saying, bro. Till some deer been up here dropping a deuce. I have to come through here because I did see some other graves down below the hill that are really interesting. Were interesting. Like this one. Probably, I'm going to guess, was a cross. And now it's just a pile of wood. Here's another one. Same thing, just some cacti growing out of it. These people over here, guess they don't even get no headstone, man. They're just a pile of dirt. Oh, actually, there are some signs there. Looks like they were probably recent. Yeah, 2025 this year. Shit. I don't know about you guys, but you ever seen that? I mean, like, you never see that in California. Like, just piles of dirt. At least not in L.A. Come on, damn thing. What is going on with this thing? Yeah. Round and round and round we go. Just mounds of dirt. All right, well, I guess I better go out this gate here and head back up the road. Okay, do something, would you? Looks like the phone is actually about to fall out. Hold on, let me see if I can mount this in there better. Not really. All right. There it is. There's my neighborhood. Love it or leave it. Chat is dead, man. Nobody's talking. I should call in. I don't believe that I have the app on the phone. And I don't think the chat is going to change any day. That's just the way the channel is these days. It's just dead. I mean, it's not dead because there's plenty of people that watch, but nobody talks. I think they don't talk because I've talked about it so much that it bothers me that people just come and don't say anything. So that's what everybody does. They're like, let's see if Hobo will freak out, man. He'll end the stream. Oh shit, there's cell towers up there too. I knew it. I knew it. That's probably why I get such a good cell signal in the backyard. You probably can't see it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Cell towers.
Good evening.
Hi. Tim Olson. Be well. You be well yourself there, little buddy. My layover break done. Stretch them hobo muscles, yeah. Well, get back to the house, cop a squat, mix a drink, chillax. Smells good up here, man. Air's nice and clean. Smell all the trees. It's relaxed. Nighttime, man. There's no cars that go by. Like, it's dead up here. It's so quiet. I sleep so good, yet I still wake up in the middle of the night. T. Cash, you should find a house under construction to break into again. Yeah, we don't have Bridget around anymore to call the cops, try and get me arrested. Dumb bitch. Are there any strip joints or bars? There's a really old bar. You can get it off of this road. But yeah, there's an old bar here. I think it's been around since the 1800s. I've not been inside it. I've been to the outside. Road trip took me over there once upon a time. There's a couple other buildings over there. I don't remember what they are. Only the bar. Only remember what the bar was. Bar restaurant. Oops. Hulk Hogan dead, I know, man. I haven't asked Eddie if there are any strip bars here. I wouldn't think so because it's too small of a community. Like, everybody would know you. Like, hey, neighbor, how's it going? Let me see that pussy. Got some big ass ant hills here. Look at this one right there. Ooh. And zoom. And turn and god damn it. Fuck. Yep, right. Come on. There it is. That way. Some big ass ant hills. I know you guys were all wondering about that. Hey, Jimmy, are there big ant hills there in the mountains of New Mexico? Well, now you know. The more you know, boys. Jimmy can open a bar. The dewdrop in. The doo-doo drop in the toilet. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Did you guys like the gimbal ride? Was it nice and smooth for you? Better than my normal walking friendly neighborhood dogs? Yeah, you break in out here, you're probably be met with a fucking shotgun. Hey, look at this place. Looks like a... Wait a minute. Whoops. Looks like an old whorehouse saloon or something. How far is the nearest restaurant? Well, that's the local bar. The old bar that's been open since the 1800s. It's somewhere right over here in this neighborhood. I suppose we could, oh God, go over there for a beer, but I haven't made it out. Oh, look, there's a deer right over there. He's right over there. Can you all see him? Let me zoom in. See him? Whoops, right. Whoops. There he goes. Deer. Deer. He's watching me and I'm watching him. Actually, that's a female. Get a better look now. God damn it. Yeah, the fires are a ways away. I'm not sure exactly how many miles, but quite a distance. Oh, fuck, I gotta sit down, man. It is a nice neighborhood. It's chill, chillax. See some fucking mosquitoes, though. Somebody pulling up here. I wonder if this is Cody's mom. Alright, let me turn this off. Okay. Oh God, my back is killing me. Oh. A little drinky poo. that you, Cody? What you doing?
Got home, got back.
Just got back, huh?
I was helping my brother work today.
Well, that's your brother?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said that was your friend.
No, that's my brother.
Oh,
Yeah, what you up to, dude?
I just walked down to the graveyard and my back is killing me.
Oh,
About to go in and fix myself a drink. Maybe
I-
the viewers can see this deer jump the fence. I think he was just getting about ready to do it. You got some dinner?
Dinner and some beer.
Dinner and some beer. Why, lucky you.
Yeah.
Well, hang out if you want, or come back out when you're done eating. I want to go in and fix me a drink.
Yeah, I'll put this up and we'll be far back now. Yeah. A little bit.
And he's got videos of him hand feeding deer right over here. I can't tell if you guys can see that thing or not. I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, there it is. Oh, buck. Let's see if he'll come over into the road. A few days ago, or last week or whatever, about 5 and Eddie was throwing them apples. Yeah. All right, well, I guess that's about as good as it gets for the deer tonight. Well, maybe not. I'm sure they're probably all over the place here right now. And I will put the camera on them if they come back. Fucking mosquitoes. Alright, let me sit down. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, I gotta start doing yoga or something, man, because I'm dying. I'm tired of walking. Like sometimes I'm going down to Walmart or whatever to buy some stuff and my back just starts hurting so bad. I think, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to make it out of this freaking store. I gotta stop and look around and I start stretching, lifting my legs up and bending over. Cody's the real Chuck Norris. All right, Dan. Sofa, what's happening? Smooth as a baby's prayer at twilight. Rip Ozzy. Don Julio, what you know about Ozzy? What you know about Ozzy, Don Julio? in there. Looks like it's eating off the tree or something. There's a cat. I've never seen that cat before. Yeah. Shit. Of course, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see him or not, but fuck it, I'll turn it around, point it in the right direction. See him right there? There he is. Oh. Jamal. That's right. Oh shit, there's one right there. I didn't even see it. It was right in front of my face. Get a better view of this one. He's closer. Except he's hiding behind a tree. Deer's come in threes, that's right. I actually got a better view of him all by myself over here. It's a female, actually. Just need a crossbow. I've never done any hunting. I wanted to, but I have not. Where is it? Too bad it's not brighter. We get a better view of them, but other one is walking up here. Gotta get it in the heart and the lungs, man. Otherwise, well, here come a couple more. Otherwise, they'll just run, and you won't ever be able to find them where they go. Camera's too far away for me to see. See, if I was looking at you through a scope right now, you'd be mine, Bambi. Is it pissing or something? Wait, it's behind. Oh, it's shitting. You can see its tail going. I think it's shitting anyways. Damn it, I keep trying to zoom in and the pop-up menu comes up. That one a buck? No. Young buck. Shit. Eddie, dear wants Eddie to throw some apples. Eddie said he had some. For today, but haven't seen him tonight. He's up there doing his own thing. Gets a little loud out here with the trucks and shit go by because I'm right on the road, but pretty soon there won't be any cars going by out here. If they do go by, it's like one every very long time. What's up, Debbie? I take my glasses off so I can spot them because I can't see far with the glasses on. I can see normal with them off, but can't read what you guys are saying on the screen without them on. Yeah, so if Funny thing is, it's a campground right across the street. People pay to come up here and camp out, and I live right across the street. Kind of cool. I guess that's how Eddie found this place. He used to camp over there, and he used to rent a little cabin. And I guess he met the owner over here, and the guy worked him a deal. He said, "Okay, I'll take it." Pretty peaceful right now, except for when the cars come. Itchy heads, brother. You guys be nice to Cody. Probably a tame deer now. Although I'm obviously they're used to humans because they're walking right through the campground. And Eddie, like I said, I think he's got videos on his channel of him, like, I think they come up and take the apples right out of his hand. So, yeah, I would assume that these deers are used to humans being around for sure. I mean, there's lots of houses in this area. They are spread out and stuff, but there are humans that are. How are you?
Yeah.
Good, thanks. I don't know how I got into that community. The bottom of YouTube. I guess it still exists. The bottom of YouTube. I should be doing what she's doing. Walking the neighborhood. Doing some circles. Set my back on hand. Down to the graveyard. I got to do something about walking or something like that. It would be like, I need a little break. I need to stretch my bones. Thank you, B Lake. We do have donos. Don Julio with the donos. Ronnie passed away this morning peacefully in his sleep. Shut up. No. Those deaths only happen in threes. Ronnie would make 4. Fake news, Don Julio. Frankenstein Rosie got Elvis removed from YouTube. I don't think she got him removed. But Rosie's changed back to a normal person. No more of the fake tits. I always getting like Rosie, although I thought the whole tranny thing, chick with a dick thing, was just weird as fuck. But Rosie's always had a pretty level head on him, except for tranny shit. But whatever, it's their life. He wants to live that way. Shit, look at the hills down the road. Yeah, fucking tripod. Normal person who wears Champion sweatshirts every day. I have no idea what Rosie wears. I don't pay that much attention. Tell you who did pay attention. Helica, man. She followed Rosie, I think, on Instagram or wherever else, and like would watch her videos. And anytime he'd be in a bathing suit. She'd come running to me, giggling. Dude, look at this! Look at this! She's like, you can see his dick. I don't care who they are, man. I have tried to change my opinion on people and what they do as far as these trannies. I mean, it is their life. They can do whatever the fuck they want. It's not affecting me any, but I always thought it really strange. I knew, if you're gay or lesbian, that doesn't bother me really at all. But like when you start chopping off parts and adding parts, that to me, that's when it gets weird. Sup, Gouda? TK, it says, Hobo gone off the rails on a crazy train. Shit. I ain't riding a crazy train, man. I'm operating it, bro. I'm operating it. Don Julio would lose his fucking mind out here, man. No hookers. What would Don Julio do with himself? How crazy do you think she was? I don't know. She had some mental issues, but don't we all? Don't we all? Oh. Well, I wish some deers would come back. Sounds like the most exciting action we had the whole street. Nothing happens in this neighborhood. It's perfect. Couple night thunderstorm. I wanted to stream it for you guys, but the signal's so bad in the house that I couldn't do it. Because the lightning was striking all over the place, really close. It's super loud, man. Super loud sometimes. Rosie fan go him. Nothing wrong with that. I fucking I respect Rosie a hell of a lot more now because of the person that he is and was able to, live that life and then change and do it all publicly and not give a fuck what anybody had to say about it. Does it snow there? Yeah, it will come wintertime. For sure. Yeah, that's the thing about Rosie. I mean, you can't deny you gotta give that guy some respect because he didn't give a flying fuck what you thought. Whether he had boobs or no boobs, living as a woman or not as a woman. He's still gonna go ahead and post it all on YouTube. And to me, in my opinion, you kind of gotta respect that the person's just living their life the way they want and doesn't give two fucks whether you like it or not. I don't know how heavily the snow is, or how heavily the snow falls here, but I do know that they plow this road. So it must get bad enough, you know. Where the hell's the zoom on this thing? There's one. It's only got 2 zooms. Point 3 and 1. Gotta say, I am enjoying having my own place. What's the altitude here? About 7,000 feet. I know right up the road around this bend, and then there's another bend right around the corner. There's a sign there that's just over 7,000, I think. So I would say for sure here it's 7,000 or just below. Is that why we should call you gay and a fig? Because you cried at Ozzy died? I was getting a little bit emotional myself watching his last show. Gotta be honest, this is like, you know, his music, Black Sabbath, his solo albums, like, you know, listen to all that shit. And I was a kid, he was, you know, the music, his music were all very much part of my life when I was young, even into my adulthood. Fuck, he made a lot of great music, man. He definitely was a legend, no doubt. I mean, there was no Ozzy, you know, before him, and I don't think there's going to be one after him either. There's only going to be one Ozzy. How's my mom doing? She's doing good. She misses the fuck out of me. The dogs miss me. Yeah, my mom like have talk to, have coffee in the morning, whatever. But she's doing all right. She's getting by. There's a steakhouse in that town that's highly rated. Give it a shot. Yeah, we talked about it earlier, Kevin Jandis. It's a steakhouse bar that's around the corner. Well, a short drive or a short walk from here. And I think it was probably built in the 1800s. I mean, it definitely looks like it. I've been over there one time with Eddie last year. I think we drove over and I think we got out and we looked at it, but there's the bar, and then I think there's 2 buildings across the road, and I think those businesses are still in business in those old buildings. I've heard that inside the bar is actually kind of cool too, but I have yet to be over inside of there, and yeah, I just really kind of don't really want to go spending money at a bar because trying to conserve it. Ooh, that all sounds pretty good, Sofo. Why don't you donate now, bro? We'll go over there right now. Fuck yeah, ribeye steak, sauteed mushrooms, baked potato. That sounds like a real meal right there, man. Pie? What is that? Pecan pie. Yeah, they grow pecans here. That's where I worked in the oil fields. I'm in the southwest, but where I worked was the southeast. But they had pecan orchards over there and grew them. It's funny to see them get the pecans out the tree. They hook this big belt around it and like shake the tree to get the pecans to fall. And then they But I haven't seen any kind of orchards here. Not yet, but I haven't really done a lot of exploring. I mean, I can't even really say I've really done any, except for, going to the graveyard last year, going with Eddie over to that bar area, and then the couple of weeks I spent in the forest down there. I want to. Eventually I will. I've been just trying to get my shit together here, looking for work and getting the house in order and everything cleaned up, put away, and, making it livable. Would like to visit New Mexico? Why not? Some people absolutely love it here, like my ex-wife. She loves the Albuquerque area. Me? No. I could do without that. I much prefer this. Just the quiet, calm, relaxed feeling, the clean air, the smell of all the different trees and whatever, shrubs, flora and fauna. For sure, I like this much better than the city. They use a ton of water from the aquifer, especially the milk from the nuts. What, to grow them trees? Bro, in this area, they have big, huge, open pit copper mines that have been here since the 1800s. They've got, and I'm sure other metals. In fact, everyone is telling me, don't drink the water here because they've, been drawing the metals out. All the chemicals and shit leach into the water. So I only drink bottled water here. Of course, I shower with it and brush my teeth with the water from the tap, but I only drink bottled water. It's the same thing on the other side of the state. They don't have mines there, but they are pulling gas and oil out of the ground over there, and they're fracking and, pumping dirty water and chemicals down into the earth. And, that shit is leaching down into the aquifer over there as well. So don't drink the water. I did hear that there was an F-16 that had bombed a couple military installations inside of Cambodia earlier today, but I only heard of the one bombing run, and it was only one plane. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. Cambo. Jimmy will go Kevin crazy in a month and want the noise and pollution now. Once upon a time, well before I started my YouTube channel, I lived in the mountains in the Santa Fe National Forest, up in that area I've told you guys about many, many times, Jemez Springs. But I didn't actually live in the Jemez Springs. I lived in a place called Canyon, and it was kind of like a red rock area. It was very much like this. Coyotes, a lot of cattle, but the forest was right there. I've seen bears and shit up there. There's mountain lions. I've never seen one of those, but have seen bear up there. But I loved it, and my kids loved it. They could go out, the dogs could go out. I was actually looking at that property not too long ago, and 33 acres. And so, yeah, I could go outside and do whatever the fuck I wanted. There were no neighbors, none at all. I mean, there were, but down the road. But I'd go out back, take the kids out back, and go shoot guns, have big old fucking bonfires in the yard, and whatever, chill, go hiking. wouldn't even have to leave the property to go hiking, or go out into nature, you know. I still wouldn't mind living in that area, but the cost for rent on anything out there is going to be more than what it is here. Has there been more attacks after that, the bombing by the fighter jets? I don't know. I did post about that earlier in Discord. I seen that and I posted, but somebody had mentioned earlier too that China had gotten involved to get them to stop fighting. Yeah, or Cambodia. I didn't know, but they've been actually fighting over that land for like a decade, apparently. It's not just one patch of land. I guess it's a couple or a few very small patches of land. And, Thailand actually used to be a part of Cambodia. So they're like the same people. I mean, they have pretty much the same culture. They have better food in Thailand for sure. Hands down, they don't even compare. But the Thailand actually used to be a part of Cambodia once upon a time. No liquor store in stumbling distance? No. No, the closest store, I don't know if there's a store across from that bar that's over in the neighborhood. Could be, kind of doubt it. So probably the closest store is about 6 to 7 miles away. Yeah, I'm not very up on them. I mean, I'm not up on what's going on with Thailand and Cambodia at all, except for the one story that I seen today and posted in Discord. Shame, though, for sure. Looks so much brighter on camera than what it is in actuality. It's getting kind of dark here. Called the temple. Oh, yeah, so I did hear that there was a very famous temple up there where they're fighting. In fact, I think I read that it was named a World UNESCO site or something like that. So, but I'd never heard of that one. There's so many temples there. Do a live stream from the bar one day. Yeah. If I made any donuts, yeah, I might go. Otherwise, there's no freaking way I'm going to spend the money in the bar. But I will do videos of this area. I've been thinking more and more about doing pre-recorded videos because it's just too difficult. I mean, it's sitting out on the road to live stream kind of sucks. But there's so many things that I've heard about, still not seen in the area, like mines and shit like that. I would love to go and film. I'd love to live stream it too, but I don't think I'd be able to whatsoever. I think I'm really kind of on the outer edge here of the cell tower signals. There's that one there, and I've seen that one today come back up the road over there, up on another hill. But beyond this, I don't see anything. It's nothing but forest out there. No, not Angkor Wat. That's well within Cambodia. What's up, Carrie? You quack me up, Carrie. You quack me up. I did go to the DMV. Tried to register my car in New Mexico, but they said, "Do you have your title?" I said, "No, I just bought it." Right? What do you mean you don't got the title? Well, it has a lien on it. I'm financing the car. Oh. You put in a request to the finance company to get them to send the title to the MVD, or Department of Motor Vehicles, here in New Mexico, before they'll let me register in the state. And I still got my New Mexico driver's license, but they told me, oh, it's no good. It was invalidated when you got your California license. Like, I kind of had that feeling that was the case, but like in New Mexico before, when I've changed my California license over to New Mexico, they stamp it, like they'll put holes in it to where it says the word void, meaning no bueno, no good no more. She's laughing at you, Zofo. You called her your love. She said, LOL, Zofo. Whoops. Buckety. Oh, it looks even brighter in that direction because the sunlight is kind of falling in that direction. Although, again, it looks much brighter on camera than what it actually is right now. You got her flowers and a kiss too. Well, damn it, Carrie. Carrie, get some. Get some, Carrie. Do I plan to stay here long term? Yeah, I think so. I'm a game DWV from Melbourne. What does that even mean? How am I number one? I made 5 posts. Because nobody talks on my channel, WW. Nobody talks on the channel, bro. You're a game deb, you know code. Okay. Well, why did you tell us that? I'm kind of wondering. Cats. Help a brother out. Come on, man. Shit, we've been on a long time. We only got 13 thumbs up. Got 36 people in here. Come on, man. Smoke cigarettes instead of that gay vape. Another vape? Is that what you're trying to say, Damien? Being done is a danger. He's dangerous. I have no fucking idea who you're talking about, dude. So I'm not really concerned, bro. I'm not really concerned. There's a lot of dangerous people in the world. Especially that Carrie that's in my chat right now. You really got to keep an eye on her because... oh, man, she's dangerous, bro. She's probably watching you right now, cats. She's gonna get you, bro. Walking down the street right now with a fucking big old hatchet. A hatchet. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let me turn that off. Where is that? There it is. Do not disturb. Turn on. Nobody gives a fuck about Brandon. You probably are Brandon, dude. Like nobody gives a fuck about Brandon. Carrie bites. No, Carrie doesn't bite. She gnaws. She gnaws on you, Zofo. All right, well, I gotta say, I'm bored. I'm thinking about going inside and chillaxing, maybe having some food, watch some YouTube. Maybe I'll go up and see Eddie and her little buddy Cody. So I just want to check in with you guys. Been several days since I seen you. Let you guys know I'm doing good, man. It's all going well out here. Yeah, it's so much darker now that I turned the camera around. It's getting pretty dark out here. But the camera on the phone makes it look much brighter, for sure. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to... I'm really thinking about making pre-recorded videos, but I just haven't done so. About making some inside the house, but Eddie made spaghetti. I'm actually making some spaghetti tomorrow. Was thinking about doing it today, but I need one of them noodle thingy jobbers to pull the noodles out of the pot. Then I can dump them out, but I'd like to stir the noodles. But I got everything else I need. I went and bought some garlic bread, some spaghetti, sauce, mushrooms, onions, bell peppers. I got all the spices I need. Frozen garlic bread, slap in the oven. I have to clean that thing out though tomorrow. I've cleaned the stove top, but I have not cleaned the inside of the oven as of yet. For reals, WW for reals. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. Wonder what people are paying for old tickets for Ozzy's last concert on eBay. I have no clue, bro. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go inside now, so thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Nice to see you guys. Nice to chat. I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that might be. I imagine it's probably gonna be a few days. You never know. I may turn on the camera at any time. You never know. Get my speaker. Get my drink. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Be good. I'm